In today's video, gentlemen, we're talking all about taking the leap, or as I call it in my trident method that I use in coaching, strike. This is the strike portion. This is so important, and I'm here to tell you how this ethos of taking the leap will serve you in life beyond your wildest imagination, and I exaggerate 0%. Okay, that's a 0% exaggeration. I've got loads of examples in this video from my own life and in others, and I'm here to share this with you so that you can use this ethos to change your life and do the things you want to do and get to where you want to be in life. Taking the leap doesn't just refer to shaving off the hair. Now, of course, we do lots of this on this channel. It could also mean, though, making a difficult decision. It's taking a step into the unknown in any area of your life. Going on a date that you're not sure if you should go on, but maybe it's just that very date that completely changes your life. Setting up that username, buying that domain name, going on that trip, changing that job, putting in that application form, literally anything. Signing up for that training course, moving different countries, moving different town, breaking off that bad friendship that you feel awkward to, but you know that you finally need to. Listen, it could be anything, but it's all about taking that leap. And it's all about doing something that perhaps you're not 100% sure you can do. That's why it's so powerful. Now, I reconnected with a previous Baldcafe guest just the other day, Reinhard from South Africa, and the chat that we had was incredible. And I'm going to use his example to demonstrate this concept. First of all, let's get familiar with this taking the leap. Now, this guy is not ending it all, okay? This is him diving, except my drawing skills haven't improved much since beyond the age of 6. However, you get the point, right? He's taking that leap and he's doing a cliff jump. Now, I'm going to let Reinhard take over here because I can't say this any better than he said it in a recent video that we did.
So I come to the place where I'm on this ledge and I'm like peering down and I'm just like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Like, impossible, bro. Like, you cannot do it. But then, like we use the phrase, like, take the leap. It's a phrase everyone uses. It's a great metaphor because I feel like it kind of comes from that. Like, that's the way we describe doing something that's scary. You feel like it's impossible. You're not going to be able to make it through that thing, But then standing on that ledge and feeling like this is impossible. This is beyond my abilities. And then for one like split second, just kind of searching for the courage and just taking the step, making the leap, feeling of falling and like the adrenaline is shooting through you. You hit the water like a bag of bricks, and you're underwater and you like come back up and you're drifting there and you can't believe what just happened. Like, I didn't know I had what it takes, but apparently I do because I just did that thing and it's so hard. That kind of leads to more courage, which leads to doing another hard thing. You start gaining this undeniable stack of proof that you do have what it takes.
Let me jump you back in his own timeline. Of course, he took the leap. The first step for him was shaving off that balding hair. That was a big deal for him back then in his life. But since then, he's used this same concept to do so much more. It started with his boss asking him, listen, will you support me and a friend? We're doing this cross-country charity event. You need to be responsible for all the logistics. Are you in? And he doubted himself. Can I really do this? Should I really do this? But he did. He agreed to do it, not knowing if he fully could, but he took the leap on that. And since then, he's climbed Kilimanjaro. He's traveled his home country of South Africa on his own, loading up his truck with supplies and just heading off out there on an adventure, okay, multiple times now. And it's this concept of taking the leap that has been able to do that for him. You take the leap, you do it, and then you get feedback from that, positive feedback, and you're like, oh, I'm actually capable of way more than I thought I was able to. First one for me was moving to China. Unknown land to me, where I couldn't even communicate, didn't know anyone. That was the big first leap in my own life. Collecting the feedback, then from doing that, I was like, wow, I can do things that I'm a bit scared of. Okay, being real. I'm scared to do this. I don't have all the information on how I'm going to be able to handle this, but I did it. Then when I was faced with the balding and I was weighing up, look, can I really accept this? Can I really just be the bald guy at like 26 and try my best to just get on with this and put it past me? I don't know how life's going to be on the other side, but I took the leap. Boom. I was able to handle that. Now the ball was really rolling. And now in more recent times, the Nepal trip that I went on, this was huge for me. This changed my life actually massively, right? I saw a video of this other YouTuber doing this Nepal trek solo on his own, unassisted, and I was like, I have to do that. However, my life back then was not in a good place, restricted, and I wasn't able to do it. Put it off, years. And then there was this moment where I was sat. In fact, let me just show you.
Here's to booking a flight because I'm tired of being basically just not doing things.
So there's that moment where I'm sat in my kitchen and I'm like, am I actually going to do this? I've never done anything. Never been on a hike before. I've got no real plan of like where I'm going to stay, how I'm going to do it. I don't know anything about the restrictions that are going on now in Nepal. Like they say you can't do it solo, but that's what I really want to do. I don't want to go on a guided tour. It's just not the same. And I want the challenge. Can I navigate my way to this unknown place in Nepal on my own with a backpack on my back and have that adventure? Can I be in that same place? Because that picture of the guy on YouTube just inspired me so much. And what happened? I wung it, I took the leap, and I did it. And you know, when I did that America trip, I was like, right, I just need a backpack. We don't even need to book it. We'll just book the flight, hotel for the first night. The rest of it, we'll figure it out. And we did, and we had a great time. Now, this isn't about being reckless, okay? This isn't about being reckless, but this is doing something that you feel like, oh, can I really do this? Am I really capable of this? And it's about you backing yourself, okay, and striking, taking the leap, striking and taking that action on the thing, even if you don't have all the answers, because it's when you do it, you get that feedback that you need to then know, I can do these things. I can do these things. And that ball keeps rolling. Even for myself, just as recently as the last Poland trip that I went on, okay? I was sat on the sofa again, looking at barbershops that I could visit. And I'm thinking, should I really be spending this money going on this trip? Is it logical? Is it going to be worth it? Should I even do it? Do I need to do it? I only had one barbershop lined up and I needed to find another one while I was out there. Like I had a few days. Otherwise, really, it was a bit of a wasted trip, okay? I was like, oh, should I? Shouldn't I? And then here, let me cut to the chase here where I was on the streets of Poland, okay? I'm itchy because I had a little bit of pre-workout. Cut to the streets on Poland and I had this revelation. But one thing I have to acknowledge, it always hits me at some point, and that some point was pretty much just now. A week ago, I was on Instagram, like looking for barbers. Before you know it, you're literally here in a different country on a random day, about to film a banger vid. So just have to acknowledge that. I always love that, how it goes from like a little idea. Don't get me wrong, I was nervous. I was like, can I really do this? Should I really be doing this? And then you just do it, and then you feel so much better for it. These instances will come up for you time and time again in your life. And I remind yourself, if you're focused on the hair as one thing, but you've got these other areas of your life, look, maybe the first action of taking the leap is with the hair, is getting rid of that hair negativity that you've got going on with the balding and taking that step into the unknown. Or maybe it's going to be the other way around for you. Now, a lot of guys, it's not just Reinhard, okay, that you've seen on the channel. Do you remember Juan? His big leap-taking moment was taking off that wig that he'd worn for like the last 10 years that had kept him kind of stuck, kept him safe, kept him not taking leaps, okay? He'd given up his acting career. He did the whole wig thing. He got rid of that. He shaved his head. He's back doing the acting gigs. That was the barrier, the leap of like, hey, do you want to come do this audition? He's like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that with the whole hair situation. But listen, he took hold of that situation. He took the leap, and now that ball's rolling for him. Sam, another guy recently stacking up those wins, okay? First appeared on the channel, shaving off that hair with his sister. Big leap-taking moment. Sam is now opening his own school in Korea. It's like, That is a huge leap that he's taking there, okay? It feels risky. He doesn't have the answers. I'm sure he's thinking to himself, am I going to get the customers? Am I going to be able to do this? He's taken the leap, and I'm sure Sam is going to places far beyond where he thinks is even possible for him now. It's incredible. Just sharing some of these wins again. These aren't isolated cases. These are so many guys that you've seen on the channel. I'm sure a lot of you watching this as well, but we'll get onto that in a minute. Taz, another guy, his dream was to do the remote job. Again, appeared here on the channel, shaving off that hair as the first step, the first leap-taking moment for him. Now, since then, he secured that remote job. He's been traveling the world, reconnecting with family all over the place, okay? I still keep in touch with Taz. The man is killing it. It's incredible, and I just love to see it, and that's why I'm making this video. I just love to see these wins being stacked. I love to see guys taking these steps. I'm not sure if I can do it. I'm not sure if I can do it. But they strike, they take the leap, and they surprise themselves at just how capable they really are. So you've seen examples there manifested in my own life and in the lives of other Baldcafe guests that you've seen on the channel. I really want you to just take a step back after this video, okay? And just open up the notes app or get a piece of paper out. Look back at other leaps that you've taken and collect evidence from that you are actually way more capable than you perhaps are considering that you are or think you are now. Moving to a new town, changing jobs, changing careers, signing up for that kind of, I don't know, evening course or that extracurricular something or other, whatever it is, okay? Even I think back to me setting the goal of hitting 10,000 subscribers and being like, Harry, you have to do this, man. You have to commit to hitting that 10K subs on YouTube, because then you've really done it. You've really achieved it. And kind of like even holding myself accountable to really trying to get there runs the risk of me being disappointed, right? So I could be like, oh, maybe I just won't try because I don't want to disappoint myself. And there are things that you have probably done in your own life, and collect that evidence again that you are capable of taking these leaps and taking these future ones that you will also want to take. And that's the other thing I want you to write down, okay? Put down a list of things that you are perhaps a little bit afraid to do in the future that you want to do, okay? Start doing them. Start taking those leaps, because if your main goal right now, or one of them, is revolving around the hair and taking a leap in that department, okay, if you get the ball rolling in other ways, okay, taking those leaps, it's going to show you that you are totally capable of ripping off some balding hair and cruising around confidently in your life, not worrying about balding. You're capable of so much more, and that's why I wanted to make this video for you guys, okay? I hope it helped. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, book a call with me. I've put it in the description box. If you want to talk with me through these leaps that you perhaps want to take a little bit more, get a decision, anything like that, book a call with me. I'll talk to you there. Shout out to all the guys that are winning who have been on the channel, and for you for watching. Honestly, wish you nothing but the best with everything you want to get done. I'll see you in the next video.